Okay, let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I hope that things are okay on this end now. I don't know what happened, but it was just, I was there. On my end, it looked okay. And then I just started seeing the comments coming in saying they couldn't see me, and that it had lost connection. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. There was a technology gremlin crawling inside there, I guess. So let me know you're here. I'm so sorry about that, but sometimes we just have to work with technology, right? All right. So I see Kathy is here. Hi, Kathy. Welcome back on Facebook. Let me know if you're over on YouTube, if it's working over there. And then we'll continue with our card making. I don't know what happened. Hi, Joan. Okay. I don't know. It's Thursday. I can't even blame it on it being a Monday. But you know what? We just got to roll with it. So again, let me know you're here. I'm just going to pop onto my phone real quick and make sure that it's live over on YouTube like it should be. Because I'm not seeing any comments popping in from YouTube. But if it's not, we will definitely be posting it now over there. So it looks as though I'm live. Let me know. Okay, so you guys, I'm feeling a little nervous now. So keep those comments coming, even if it's just little happy faces, just so I know that the video is still working and things are going well. Okay. Now I feel very flustered. Okay, I'm just answering a question from a viewer who is over on YouTube, so maybe oh goodness. Okay, I see. Thank you, Dolores. Thank you for letting me know it's working on YouTube. Okay, so we're going to get back to crafting. So let me just turn that camera back down. You probably missed a few steps because here is where we got to before I realized the video wasn't working or streaming for you guys over on there. So apologize. Thank you, Dolores, for the reminder to just breathe. It's all good, right? We're going to carry on and we'll just go from there. So there is card number 1. And what I was just going to do is stamp the inside. Okay, so what I did is just put these fruit on together, added the sentiment on some dimensionals. But remember, it's okay because if you order, I'm going to send you the PDF. So you'll have those steps in your PDF. And right now what we're going to do is just add a few strawberries to the inside of our card. Maybe we need 3. Oh, thanks, Joan. Hello again, Tina. Thank you guys for your patience and for coming back to find me. I don't know what happened there. But what we will do while we're waiting for our friends to join us back again, we'll just finish coloring these strawberries in the inside. So again, I'm just going to use my strawberry slush. And then we'll turn to our garden green for the tops. I'm back, Jennifer. I'm stubborn. I won't give in that easily. I have no idea what happened or why the connection was lost because on my end it all looked fine, but I tried to go on to see for myself and it was definitely not working. Hi, Bev. Welcome back. Yeah, never clean the lens again. We are never doing that again. We will just have the dirty, blurry lens. So I hope it's not blurry on your guys' end. If it is, please let me know because then I'll have to look into it further and figure out what is going on. Perhaps I just have a bad connection tonight. Sometimes that happens when you live in rural, small town. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to attach this to the inside. And then we're going to add our bling. Now, I highly recommend the bling that goes with this suite because it's so awesome and it goes with like anything. So I'm using the holographic resin dots and we're going to pop those onto our card. So we're going to use a lot of these because aren't they fun? They're so shiny and they're fun and they pick up the colors of all the different things. So we're going to pop them here. We'll do one here. There's 3 different sizes, so utilize them all. Maybe we'll pop another medium-sized one down here and then a smaller one up here by the lemon. Okay, so there is card number 1. And like I said, you'll get to make one of these if you place your $60 order with me between now and the 18th, okay? So you'll get one of these cards. So you can see I use different cups and different colors, but everything works well together. It's a really great, well-designed suite. So you'll get to make those. All right, let's go on to card number 2, and we're gonna go to a fun fold. So please keep those comments coming. I'm getting a little worried you guys aren't seeing me. Okay, so for card number 2, we're going to go with a whole different color scheme on this one. We're going to use some darker shades. We're going to use Blackberry Bliss and Mossy Meadow. We've got some white, and then again, we've got some designer series paper. So let's make this one. Okay, I'm so glad you guys love the card. Now let's see what you think of card number 2. All right, so remember earlier I told you that the embossing folder for this suite was out of stock, but I didn't use that one. I used the Damask Designs embossing folder for this one. So first thing you're going to do is take your card base. Remember, all these pieces will be done for you. I'm even going to emboss this piece for you, okay? So we're going to take this card base and we're going to fold it on the score line. That too will be done for you. Okay, and let's do this first. We're going to take our embossed piece of cardstock, and we're just going to attach that to the front panel. My nails do match the card. Good observation. Okay. All right, so we've got that piece on there now. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a panel of designer series paper, and this is that pretty floral one I shared with you guys at the beginning with the purples and the greens, and we're going to go ahead and attach that to the inside of the card. Okay, we're going to get a lot of these pieces out of the way, and then we're going to do our stamping. I tend to do my cards that way. So there we have that. We'll set that off to the side. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take a piece of white paper, and it's scored in the center, and we're going to fold it on that score line. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stamp on it, and then we're going to attach it onto our Mossy Meadow. So this time we want it to be opposite. We want the folded side to be on the right-hand side. And for this one, we're going to use Blackberry Bliss and Mossy Meadow ink. Okay, so let's start with our Mossy Meadow. And we're going to use this fun little bough or sprig or whatever you want to call it. Okay, we're going to use that, and we're going to stamp them, 3 of them. So we're going to stamp one kind of like this. And then we're going to ink it again, and we're going to stamp one kind of coming up from there. So I'm kind of keeping the ends all sort of meeting. And then this one, we're going to move it up a bit and have it coming up like that. So I'm just making this 3 sprigs like that. Okay, let's move our cardstock out of the way, because now we're going to do a little bit of splotching. So I'm going to use my dark Mossy Meadow blend, and I'm going to open it up, and I am going to very gently, ooh, look at that end. Ooh. That's not good. This is the brand. Okay, we're going to switch that out. I'm going to have to call Stampin' Up because that's a brand new one. We're going to switch and use the light. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take the end and gently flick. And we're going to create those splatters on our card, just like that. So I only did it 3 times. You can do it as many as you want. But just remember to do it very gently so that you don't wreck the end of your blend, okay? All right, so now we can go ahead, oh, actually, let's keep our ink pad out. While we have it out, we're going to stamp our little sentiment. So you're gonna have a little piece of white paper in there. And for that, we're going to stamp cheers right in the center in Mossy Meadow. Oop, there we go. Now I think that is all, oh no, but we might as well stamp it inside. So this is going to be part of our fun fold. So we're going to open it up, and we're going to take that sprig one more time, which I put over here. Okay, and I'm going to stamp it like this in the center. And then I'm going to grab Let's Celebrate, which we use on the first card. I'm just going to give it a quick wipe on my chamois. And using Blackberry Bliss, let's cover this one up. Okay. We're going to stamp that just above, like that. Okay, you guys still with me? Everybody still here? All right, so then that is our, oh, did I do it wrong? Oh no, woof, I thought I did it upside down. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to attach this back of the card. We're going to center that on our mossy meadow. We're going to bring in our card and we're going to put adhesive on the back. Okay, that one is going to go in here. So what we want to do now, we're going to open this up and we're going to center our mossy meadow on our designer series paper. Open that up now and we're going to close it. And do you see how that fun fold is going to work? Isn't that fun? Okay, please tell me you guys are still here. Just going to check on my phone, make sure there's no more messages saying, where are you? Okay. All right, let's see. Are we still over there on YouTube? We still live? Oh, I'm so glad, TJ. Okay, so now here is the front of our card. Now that's pretty boring. We need to spruce that up a bit, right? So what you're gonna get in your kit, if you place an order, you're gonna get these two cups, okay, or glasses of drinks or whatever you want to call them. You're going to get 2 of them to cut out. They may or may not be the same ones I'm using, but it's all good. So we're going to stamp, no we're not, we're going to use Bumpits. And we're going to put Bumpits on our lemonade first. And then we're going to turn over our grape Kool-Aid and or glass of wine, whatever you want it to be. Guess it depends who you're giving the card to, right? We're going to take those off. This is going to go over here on the side. Now what I'm going to share with you is something I didn't do on my sample. You want to make sure this lemon, if your cup has a lemon or maybe it has some sprigs coming out, whatever it has, make sure it does not go past the white paper. And I'll show you why when I come back to my sample one. Okay, so make sure anything hanging over the right side of the glass does not go over the edge of the white paper. And then you can put your other glass layered on here like this. Okay, you're going to get a little tiny sprig of, or piece of mossy meadow. You're going to want to take some adhesive on that and stick it across your glasses like that. And then on the one you stamped cheers with, we're just going to cut the ends. And we're going to add a Bumpit or 2. Like this. That is going to go across our green mossy meadow ink there. And where are our bling? Where did they go? Here we go. So we're going to use these holographic ones again because they are so pretty. So this one we're going to go ahead and pop some of these dots on there too. So I see Bev's got a comment here. I'm going to just see what she's got to say. The first card was great. I don't use Blackberry Bliss cardstock very often, but I love it with this card. Blackberry Bliss and Mossy Meadow are like a winning combination. I love them. They're so pretty together. And then I think we'll just add one of those sparkles there. Okay, so here is card number 2. What do you think of this one? Isn't that cute? Fun little fun fold. I like the embossed texture over here and the splots. It gives it a very different look, and you could like reimagine this in kind of like a Christmas winter theme. I don't know why, but you could just do that, right? Because I think it's the sprigs or something has me thinking that. Okay, so here's my sample, and what I wanted, why I was stressing that you don't want to go beyond the white is because look what happened here. Now when I open it, my lemon is folding, and so it's causing it to turn yucky and bent. So make sure that that is over on the white. Okay, so there's card number 2. Remember, place that order, and I'm going to send you these make and takes and the PDF. Okay, I definitely need a glass of water, and then we're going to go on to card number 3, which is a super beautiful card. It is beautiful paper, Jennifer, I agree. Okay, so now we're going to make this vertical column card. Isn't that cute? All right, so this one, let me grab all the bits and pieces for this card. Here we have it. Okay, so you can see this card the way it is here, right? With all these fun little drinks on the card. What if we switch them around? So what if you're thinking, oh, Denise, I like the card full, but it's a little bit busy. That's okay. I like busy. Not everybody does. So for the sample card, this is what it looks like. For the one we're going to make right now, we're going to flip it around and we're going to use the polka dots and see what it looks like that way. So when you get your make and take kit, you can choose to do it however you want. Alrighty. So what we're going to do here, we've got our card. Now, for those of you on my team, this is going to look awfully familiar to you. We did this for our mystery stamping. I love the card so much and the way it turned out that I am recreating it for you guys tonight. So you want to fold on all of these score lines so that they're going towards the large panel. Okay. Okay, so see how that is? They're all folded towards this back panel, right? Okay. Then you're going to get a piece of white paper, panel of white, and you're going to take one. You're going to have 3 strips of designer series paper in your make and take kit. You're going to grab one of them. It doesn't matter which one. You can, if you're doing it the busy side or with the drinks on it, great. You can pick which one you like best. But for this, we're going to use the polka dots. And we're going to flip it over like this. And we're going to line it up right. What happened there? I think I cut one not big enough. Okay, well, we're going to pretend that goes right to the end. Or actually what we can do. Oh, I know why. I missed a step, you guys. Rewind, rewind. See, I'm still flustered from that video not working. You're going to want to take your... Oh my goodness. Okay. You're going to get 3 strips of Pretty in Pink cardstock. Your designer series paper is going to get layered onto your Pretty in Pink. Hence why it wasn't long enough. It wasn't supposed to be. Okay. Just like that. Now... this piece is going to get adhered. Oh, I hope you guys are laughing along with me. All right. Now we're going to attach this one to the right-hand side of our white cardstock. See, and now it matches perfectly. Okay, once that's done, flip it over and we're going to adhere. We're going to... thanks, Jennifer. Okay, now we're going to place this in here and we want to make sure the spacing is even-ish on the top, the right, and the bottom, okay? So that's how we're going to judge the placement of this. Okay, now this part we're going to take, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 score lines. I want you to go into the middle one. So you're just going to fold those in half so that those 2 are stacked atop of each other. Okay, so you've got it basically folded in half. Okay, then what we want to do is we're going to take our adhesive. We're going to add adhesive to this panel that's closest to the last score line, okay? So we're just going to put adhesive here and here. And then we're going to take the back of our card and we're going to close it over top. Okay. Then when we open it up, here is our mechanism. Now we have this vertical column standing card. Isn't that fun? So we'll go ahead and finish designing or decorating it, I guess, designing it, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to do the same thing and we're going to take our designer paper and we're going to adhere it to our Pretty in Pink. Now this would, you could do these cards reverse too, right? That would look fun if you did a pretty in pink card base and then did the backgrounds here in strawberry slush. All right, so we'll go ahead and stick that one right down there. This was not part of my plan. I was going to do just the busy side and show it that way, but I think for some of you watching, you might enjoy the more subtle look. So we're going to go with that one. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll close the card. So squish that whole column down. And then on these two panels that are showing, we're going to add our polka dots. So remember, if you are using the drink side, make sure you have them upside right. You don't want them, your glasses and your bottles upside down. So make sure they're upside right. But for the polka dots, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, see, look what's happening there. That's okay. It's going to be covered. All right. Okay, so there is our pretty polka dot card. Then we're going to do the decorate the center part. So you'll get all three of these circles cut for you. So these two are from Stylish Shapes. This one is a 2-inch punch. And I just need to clean my Cheers stamp. Okay. And then we do need to grab the to you. So cheers to you, cheers to us, cheers, it's your day. You can switch it out however you want. Where is the to you? Oh, there it is. It's the one that's already dyed pink, because like I said, I've made this card before. Okay, we'll take off one of these blackberries. All right. Okay, Tanya's got some great ideas. She says she thinks that she likes the busy side best, or maybe one busy and two not busy. It's lots of options you could do with this one for sure. So we're going to take our 2-inch circle, some strawberry slush ink, and we're going to stamp cheers right near the top of that circle. And then you can switch colors and use black, or you could use Blackberry Bliss. You could use Secret Sea. So we're going to use black for this one. We're going to stamp to you right beneath the end of cheers. Like that. Okay? Jennifer, your kit is only for purchase with Canada. Yes, unfortunately, only Canadians can shop with me, and it is free with a purchase. So yes, you're correct, just for Canadians. But the tutorial will be available on my PDF store too. So you can be able to check that out after the 18th. Okay, so here's our circles. I did fussy cut from that fun little sheet of paper, okay, from the busy side, but I used this and I cut out 2 of the drinks on here. So you might not get the same 2, as you'll see my samples got different ones as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our Cheers white circle and we're going to attach it to the smaller of the 2 Stylish Shape circles. And it'll fit right inside that stitch line, which is perfect. Okay. And then, oh, Bev's on the same thought process as you, Tanya. That's awesome, you guys. Okay, then we're going to take this off and we're going to stick that on top of our circle. Okay, so we've got layered Stylish Shaped circles with bumpets in between. And then we'll use our glasses here. So what I would recommend you do is kind of place them before you put adhesive, because as you can see, you have to place them right so you're not going to cover your sentiment. So we can go ahead and adhere this one down. So you just want to make sure that it's kind of off the side like that. And then this cute little one with the umbrella, we'll go ahead and we'll put a bumpet behind it. And then again, just make sure it's not covering your words like that. We're going to add some more bumpets. This time I'm actually going to, first of all, it's going to drive me bananas. So we're going to actually pop this off because I did not put enough adhesive. Oh, look, I didn't even put any in the center. No wonder. Okay, now we're going to pop it back on. See how easy that was to take off because I didn't have enough adhesive on it. Goodness. Okay, now that that's adhered properly, we're going to take some bumpets and we're actually going to put them on this part of the card. So we're going to put it on the card itself, not on the circle. Put 2 of those on there. And then holding it shut, you're going to take your circle and you're going to put it over top of those bumpets. Okay, and then grab those bling again and we're going to bling this up. So there's a lot of white space there. You could cut out another drink to put on there, or we can just add extra bling. I love these blings, so we're going to go for, I'm going to be a fan of the extra bling on this one. Just like that. Okay, so then we can open it up, and where's our Let's Celebrate? I know we've used it a couple times already, but we can go ahead and stamp Cheers to You. Let's Celebrate. Right down here, or we can put it in the center. We just gotta make sure you hold your card open. Like that. Okay, so we've got Let's Celebrate, Cheers to You, and there we have it. So there is the not so busy card, and there is the more busy card. So which one do you guys like better? Which is your preference? I guess it kind of depends on who maybe you're sending it to, but let me know in the comments which one is your preference. And then we're going to go through and I'll show you these 3 cards again and just do a little recap. So card number 1 was this fun one with the iced tea, lemonade, or the pink drinks. And then we have card number 2, which is a fun fold. I love this one so much. This is like, I think, probably my favorite one. But you guys let me know which one you like best. And of course, I love this one because I said it's the 3rd time I've made it and it's pink. So, you know, what's not to love? Okay, so it looks like the busy one is winning out here. Oh, Dolores likes the less busy one. They're both pretty, I agree. Okay, so let me come back here on the camera. Hello. Okay, thank you guys for sticking it out and finding me again for the second part of the video. I hope that it was all clear and fine on that end. So remember, to get this make and take packet free, you're going to get all 3 cards, all the pieces you need. You just have to have your own stamps, dies, ink, and adhesive. Okay, but I'm going to give you your cardstock. I'm going to give you the designer series paper. I'm going to die cut any shapes that aren't part of Cheers and Sips. They're all going to be included and mailed out to you on the 23rd of June, if not before, but that's the latest. Okay. As soon as I see your order, you're going to go on the list. I'll get them prepped and out to you. You'll also get the PDF in an email. So whatever email your order is linked to, that's the email that I'm going to send your PDF tutorial to, as well as the address. So if it's different, please send me an email and let me know where you want it sent to. So you'll get the 3 cards, you'll get the PDF, and you'll get to remake these. And then I would love to see a picture. So if you get your make and takes, head on over to my Creative Nest Facebook group, my VIP group, and be sure to post them in there and show us what you've created, because they may not look the same as mine, and it'll help others to get excited too and look at this Cheers and Sips bundle that we put together tonight. Okay, Dolores likes number 2, so does Beverly. And Alexina loves them all. And you guys love the busy one. I love it. That's the one I would prefer too. I like the busyness of it and all the colors. So I hope that you guys enjoyed tonight's video. If you have any questions about the ordering special, please let me know. It is in effect today through the 18th of June. I will be sending out email reminders with links to shop and make it really easy for you to get in on this. But either way, thank you so much for being here, spending your evening with me. I hope you have an amazing remainder of your day, a great weekend ahead. Enjoy some sunshine if it's sunny where you are. And if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. Hit that little heart or thumbs up button. Let YouTube know, let the algorithm know that we like these videos and we want to share them with our friends. So I appreciate you guys doing that. Don't forget about the Color Me Creative event Michelle and I are putting on. Oh, there we go. That registration closes on Sunday, so make sure to get your registration in and come and join us. for that one. So thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful vacation, Jennifer. I hope to see you when you're back. There'll be plenty of replays for you to catch and catch up with all of us. All right, everybody, have a fabulous night, and I will be back here on my public channel Tuesday at 8 p.m. for a Craft from Your Stash series video. So be ready for that. I can't wait to see you guys then. Cheers.